South Korea's tech exports last month hit a record high for the month of February. Semiconductors, display panels, and computers led the way, with exports of chips topping $10 billion for a 10th month in a row. Rae-hyun has more.
South Korea's tech exports last month saw a record high figure for the month of February. The Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy released a report on Monday showing that the country's ICT exports stood at almost $18.9 billion. This is a 23.7% rise compared to the same period last year. It's also the 11th straight month of double-digit on-year growth. One of the key export items, semiconductors, rose for 20th month in a row with around $10.4 billion of shipments. This is a 24% increase compared to a same period last year and is the 10th straight month that it has been over the $10 billion mark. Exports for both memory and system chips saw a hike as the smartphone and foundry industry thrived. One expert says the rise in exports is related to the high demand for chips.
Usually, mass production of memory chips leads to a lower price. However, the ongoing rise in demand for semiconductors is keeping prices high.
Outbound shipments of displays increased over 39% on year in February, with more than $2.2 billion of exports, mainly on the back of high demand for OLED displays. Shipments of computers and related equipment also jumped over 47% on year, recording more than $1.5 billion. But mobile phone exports dropped by around 5%, reaching $980 million. However, the ministry said due to a new model releases in February, phone components saw an increase by more than 18% on year. ICT exports to 5 major destinations, including the U.S., European Union, and Vietnam, have all risen compared to the same period last year, with exports to China increasing by 20.7% and the U.S. by 14.5%. Rae-hyun, Arirang News.